I can totally see us cooking in this kitchen.
I can totally see us cooking like pros with natural gas.
Oh, I would love to soak in that tub.
I'd love to save energy and money with a natural gas water heater.
I can imagine cuddling up in here.
Because natural gas heating keeps the house comfortable when we need it.
We have to get this house.
We have to get natural gas.
We're investing in infrastructure to help bring comfort and savings to you. Visit centerpointenergy.com/natural gas benefits. CenterPoint Energy, always there.
Disappointing loss. 52 points in the paint for Georgia. I told our guys last time, several things. First of all, we had an opportunity to sweep Georgia for only the fourth time in 37 years. Since I got here, we've done it twice, had a chance to do it 3 out of the last 4 years. The reason why it's not been done very often, it's not easy to do. It's hard. And we were not ready to play. First time that's happened this year. I knew it was possible coming off of at Arkansas, at South Carolina, Missouri ranked 12th, Baylor ranked 2nd, and then coming home to Georgia and playing a team that we had beaten. But I reminded our guys, Georgia scored 77 points in the last game. They shot 34 free throws in the last game. And we had 14 block shots because they drove by us a lot. Our Georgia's got really good guards that can beat you off the bounce. Several of them. Wheeler drove by us, Kyer drove by us, Fagan drove by us, KD Johnson drove by us. Occasionally their bigs drove by us. And so when that happens, you either challenge them at the rim, give up backside rebounding. Georgia does a really good job on penetration, back cutting, and we just sort of played right into their hands. It was exactly how we knew Georgia could beat us. And again, when you score 86 points and shoot, 48%, you should be able to win those games, but not when you give 52 points to the opponent in the paint. We didn't give it till they earned it. Georgia earned the victory tonight.
All right, we'll open it up for questions. We'll start with Jordan Hill.
Bruce, to that point on the 52 points in the paint, how frustrating was that, especially as it continued well into the second half?
Really, very frustrating. And they were beating us with their dominant hands. We weren't locked into the scouting report. And so it was very, very frustrating.
We'll go to Justin Ferguson.
Bruce, your guys have been doing a better job on the boards these last few games in SEC play. They out-rebounded you tonight. What did you see out of the rebounding performance? They're older and they played more physically than we did tonight. And so, Kamara was really good tonight, and he was a dominant player on the inside with 12 rebounds, and we didn't have anybody on the inside that could play with him. Garcia's a tough kid. He had 4 offensive rebounds and scored on a basket, and so we got, we struggled. Our centers didn't score at all. We didn't get much. They didn't get much opportunity, but we just, we got outplayed, and we got outplayed in the paint, whether the guards driving it or the bigs scoring it and rebounding it.
We'll go to Brian Matthews.
Yes, Coach. Thanks for speaking to us. What was your message to the team in the locker room after the game, and what kind of response are you sort of expecting from them this week going into Saturday? I
have no idea what the response is going to be. I know that for the first time we weren't ready to play. It hasn't happened yet this year, and so I'm disappointed. That's on the coach. I've got to own that, and I will. Georgia outplayed us. We didn't lose. They outplayed us. But the thing I talked to the team about after the Baylor game was if we didn't make a few adjustments, this was going to continue. We didn't make those adjustments. Georgia beat us the same way that Baylor beat us, and there's plenty of tape on it. So our guys are going to see this for the rest of the year.
We'll go to Mark Murphy.
Yeah, Bruce, early in the game, it looked like you guys were just a step slower than normal. Did you sort of sense that?
Who?
You guys looked like you were just slow, weren't quick, weren't your normal looking self.
Yeah, I mean they were quicker than we were, and they were more powerful, more explosive. I agree. We looked like we were a step slow all night. I agree.
Go ahead, Steve Moulton.
Coach, you've been talking about your youth pretty much all season long. Is this a case where you can chalk it up to youth, or is this an effort thing?
I haven't mentioned it one time here since we got on this, so we're now, that's not it. Because our sophomores are juniors and our freshmen are sophomores, and so there's some inexperience as far as going through a season and going, all right, we had a big halftime lead against Arkansas, we let them back in, we didn't step on their throat. We go to South Carolina, we had a big lead, we stepped on their throat, we learned from that. We were tired, probably a little tired after the last 4 games, but we knew what this was going to be from Georgia, we knew, and we did not respond. So I guess we're, how many games in are we?
19.
We're 19 games in, and so it took us 19 games in to not be ready to play. This is going to be, and obviously, you know, the Georgia game matters because of we've had great success against Georgia, and we missed an opportunity to sweep them for the 3rd year in 4 times.
Our last one will come from Mark Murphy.
Yeah, Chris Moore was +8 for you guys. Did you see any good things from him tonight?
You know, well, Chris was productive out there for sure, played hard, and gave us some good minutes. He sure did.
All right, thank you, Coach.
Thanks, guys.